everybody. Filling up a bobbin. It's hard to get some work done if we got no bobbin. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Happy to see everybody here. Good afternoon. Exactly, Peggy. Good afternoon. Hello, hello. Well, we missed you, Donna Faye. We did. We hope you had a fantastic time. Oh, see now, Sophie knows I'm talking to myself. Come on. Come up. Say hi. Everybody. I'm going to do the bobbin and you entertain the peoples. Okay? There we go. I think she's finally getting the jig up. The cat was smarter, but she's getting it, aren't you? Mommy starts talking to herself and I get some attention. No, you're snorting like a little pig now. What's going on? Boo. Come say hi. Come say hi. There you go. Aw, there. What's happening? Thank you, Anna. Pop wanted to make sure I put that up there to make sure and to remind everybody that you pretty much, what was it, I don't know, 2 days? That's all they had? Today. Oh, today. Sorry. Today was pretty much all you had. If you wanted to be able to get a chance to win that, you have to sign up for Patreon, to be a patron. On Patreon. Right, Sophie? Right? Are you going to help? You could help. You're almost at the level you could probably help. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday. We are here. I took Pop out for breakfast this morning to a new place. He was quite happy. So we like going out for breakfast. I like making breakfast too, but you know, sometimes on Sundays I just like to go out for breakfast. So, all right, so I had to fill up the bobbin, and I was going to change my needle, and I have a package of 10 universal needles here, and they go from 10, 12, and 14. Of course, that means the eye of the needle size, and so on and so forth. Okay, and I kind of just go and pick. They usually give you more of the 12 and the 10 than they do the 14, because those are the ones that are more commonly used. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take that out, put my foot down, unloosen the screw at the side, drop the old needle, and you can tell because it's got lint all the way built up around. It's been a while. Okay, and because, you know, we're going to do a lot of sewing today, and I did a lot of sewing yesterday, and then pretty much most of this week, it's been a lot of sewing. And I'm going to make sure I'm going, that needle is all the way up in the shaft. Like it's got to go all the way up. I've been in trouble by my maintenance man fixer. That's not Pop. I mean the people I bought my machine from, and they maintain it. That I wasn't putting it up all the way in. So I got that. And I sew too fast, apparently. That's what I have to say. I just put my regular foot on. Uh-oh, is Nadine not well? What? Whoa. I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, hello. No. Oh. Oh, your swollen knee. Oh, owie, owie, owie. I stepped wrong off the deck the other day, and I hurt the side of mine, and it hurt all day. But then I guess when I went to sleep, it kind of, the way I was sleeping, it helped it because it was better in the morning. So, but yeah, ow. We have no cable television, so I couldn't tell you what sport is on at one point in time or anything. I'm having a great weekend, Lois. Hope you are. It's been good. It's gone fast though, because Friday was a PA day, but I was busy in the shop. Yeah, and then Saturday went by just like that because I was prepping a lot of stuff for today and catching up on a few projects. So, and then this morning I was catching up on more projects. I really haven't had a day off yet. I'll take one off during the week-ish, maybe a morning. I'll go to Costco. There's my morning off. Wedding outside yesterday. Aw. And a new headline today. What does that mean, Teresa? I'm confused. Oh, Carol, that is our Patreon quilt, and there's still a border to go up on it. That's what we've been building out as our weekly video since the beginning of the year, wasn't it, honey? Yes, the beginning of the year. I thought we started in January, and it's going to get given away to one of our patrons next month. So in a week or so. And today is the last day you can sign up if you want to try and win it. Today the last day. Hope you do. It helps. It really, really helps. And, you know, it's entertainment for you guys, right? So, and it's entertainment for me. And we have fun. Okay, so I knew I needed to make this is the pattern here, as Pop has up on the screen. I've got the little one right here. It's a beautiful quilt layout. This one with the 7-inch blocks gives you 62 by 62 with a very thin border. It only looks like maybe about a 4-inch border here. Border, 3.5, sorry, a 3.5-inch border is what it is. But mine's going to be 9 inches, and it should be about 70-ish by 70-ish in the end. And then I will put a border on it as well to kind of frame everything up like this one is. Maybe one of the medium grays or maybe even the black or something like that. That'll go around it, and it'll get all pretty finished up. So I knew I needed 64. So that meant if I was, oops, I forgot to turn my phone off, I apologize. So I knew if I was taking the square and making it all the way out to where it needed to be and then cutting it in half, I only needed 32. So I really only need 32 of these because this is going to give me 1 and that's going to give me 1. So, you know, 32 and 32 is 64 last time I checked. I know sometimes I don't have the best math days. But we're all like that. So that's what I have pretty much here. I had 6. I built out, well, that was really 3, 1, 2, and 3. So I had 3, so I built out 29 more. I think that's what it was, or 28 more or something. Anyways, I built up more, and I think 1 extra so far. And I still need to add a few sides on it. So these were 10 that I was going to say for today, because I only had them got to the singles, and then with the 3.5ers added around before I got the 5.5s and the 7.5s and then the 9.5s. And I cut a bunch, put them in little containers like this, and worked from that. I found it a whole lot easier than trying just to cut a piece and cut a piece. I had to make this a little bit more time efficient for me this week as well. So, you know, I can't spend all day just cutting 1.5 inches as I'm going along. So I just cut a bunch and was mixing and matching as I was going along. All right, so now this should be 18 that I need to finish off, and then we can add some grays to them. So I'll probably finish that off by next week, get to where I am to here, or if not further, and we'll start adding the 7.5s before the 9.5s to finish off these 18 right here. So yeah, that's what we'll plug away at for a little bit. But if you want to know what we're doing, it's over there. Oh, I moved the small camera. Oh, sorry, my bad. Hopefully that is okay. I don't know. How is that, Pop? It looks a little wonky. Looks like he's been drinking or something. Poor little tripod. There you go. That's okay, is it? Yeah, okay. Hello, Beverly. Thanks. Thanks, Barbara. I love the ribbonettes too. It's quite lovely. So I had to think of it as my own little version, you know, because I'm cheap. Me was out playing in the dirt. Oh, awesome. Good for you. Nothing like playing in the dirt. All right. So we're going to add our 7.5s. I think I got half of them done. And I need to do, yeah, that's what I did. I got half of them done on the one side of 7.5 and 7.5, and then I had to do the second side of the 7.5 and 7.5, and then it's the last 2 of the 9.5s, and then that's pretty much done that section. So I worked a lot yesterday on that. So it's a little rainy, misty out today. It's actually raining right now. Not very hard though, just annoyingly so. But we kind of need it. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. Uh-oh, here comes Mr. Clive. Hey, buddy. The peoples want to see you. Come here. Come here. He's coming. He's taking his time. Must have been napping. Come here. Hurry up. No, I know, Sophie. You're like, oh, he's going to get jealous. Come here. Clive. He's coming. He's coming. He's just very pokey. He takes his time because he's an old man. Over here, Sophie. Sit. Sit. There you go. Good girl. Come here, Clive. Come here. You're a good girl, Sophie. Come here. Come here, buddy. Can't pick you up with that chair. It's too big. There we go. There's Mr. Clive. Hey. Do-do-do. Some meows. His white whisker's getting really long now. It's about that long. His one little white whisker. Hello, Lynette. Thank you for joining us today in the wee dark early of the mornings. Happy Monday to you. Yes, Mr. Clive. Hey, what you doing, old man? Oh, want to hear your motor? You could power a house with that motor. Yeah, it's so cute. All right, there you go. He's such a good boy. All right, now let's get some sewing done. Ice cream, aren't they lucky? We haven't had ice cream in like a month. Right. So I'm just going to sew a 7.5 by 1.5 inch strip on the other sides because I have 2 sides to do. I may even have to cut some. I don't know. I'll empty that and then pick from there. I probably have to cut some, but I'd rather just, use what I got here and then go from there if I have to cut some more. So, because I have to do the 2 sides, right? So, I was just picking a color, making sure it wasn't, one that was already in there, like, so it was next to each other. All right. Let's do that one. He's been a good cat lately. He's just hanging out right here right now. He's just, hey, I wasn't done my time, but I'm just waking up. He may come back. I want some more time. Hello, Alicia. Happy you're here. Hello, Diane57. Hello, everybody. I didn't catch everybody as you came in and logged in because the intro was going and the chat was flying past. And so hello to everybody. They're watching and just listening and hanging out. Very happy you're here. Hello, Patricia. Happy you're here. Yeah, it was kind of it was cold this morning, cold yesterday. We know the weather's definitely changing. Well, considering next weekend's Thanksgiving, very much looking forward to turkey. Pop and I picked ours up this morning, so we're getting excited. We love turkey. We love Thanksgiving. That's got a little hangover spot here. Let's just trim that. Hello, Deborah. Glad you're here. Oh, yes, Canadian Thanksgiving, that is. Sorry, not the Americana. We are Canadian, so we celebrate all those holidays. Da, da, da. I got the cutest fabric for behind Shelly the Skelly. His Halloween fabric. I picked up some really cute fabric the other day. I'll show you. I picked it far too much. I thought it was wider than it was. I'm so used to buying for quilts, you know. I'll take 4 meters. Which a meter is 38 to 39 inches. I usually try and go 40 when I cut things at the shop here, just to be on the safe side. I'd rather have extra than feel somebody I've you know, thought that I've cheated them out of fabric or something, right? So. Oh, sorry, Pat. Well, I'm sorry your internet's acting up, and I won't let you just hang out and chill with us for a while. Have a great week, Pat. We're gonna miss you. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, what you cross stitching? I like cross stitching. And Robin has this great video on a grime cover for your cross stitch or your needlework or something like that. It's like a steering wheel cover too. You know, a little fabric with the elastic on either side of it. It's very, very handy, keeping your stuff clean. Even though you go and wash your hands, it's just natural oils from your hands that come off anyways. So, yeah, that's definitely saves some projects for sure. I bet she found tape. Calculator tape. Do 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 do. Great book from the 1940s. Gobelino? Gobelino? Oh, all right. Well, I'll have to look into that. Hello, Rose. Glad you're here. Called that right? What? I'm confused, but that's okay. It's a regular occurrence around here. Oh, come on. Doing the foot dance. Oh, the calculator tape. Ha ha! Sometimes I'm swift. Sometimes I'm not. I think we can all claim that, though, can't we? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some more for the other side, I think. We'll see. I didn't want to cut too many extras, because it's like, okay, what do I do with these 1.5 inch strips? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. Clive wasn't born in a witch's house? No, he wasn't. Not that I know of. I don't know. We adopted him. He was 4 years old when we adopted him, so I have no idea where he was born. No clue. Munchkin and I went down to the shelter and looked for an animal to adopt, and he found us. So, and then he came home with us. I've always believed in adopting. We've adopted every single animal we've ever had. All right, so that's the one side of the 18. All right. Okay, and now I'm going to flip it to do the other side. Okay, to do the side down here, and then it's only the 9 across there and the 9 across here, and bibbidi bobbidi doo, we're done. Okay, so let's see if we have enough. Let's see if we have enough. Do 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 do. Let's see if we have enough. No 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 no. Do 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 do. Alright, line the other one up. Do do boo ba doo ba doo boo. Do 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 ba doo boo. Well, I hope you feel better, Nadine, because I know how much it is to have a bummed knee. Yeah, I really love that quilt behind me. I'm a little sad that it's gonna get given away, but I'm happy it's gonna get given away. But it's like a lot of work, but I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's very mixed emotion. It's a mixed emotion quilt. Yes, very, very happy. Like I said, I have the pattern now. I can make it again in different colors, and I thought about doing it in Christmas colors. I think it would be very pretty in Christmas colors, don't you guys? But you really have to have that one color that pops where that light blue is, because I think that light blue is the showcase, centerpiece, look at me, I'm shiny, you know, that sort of thing. That's the one that makes all the rest of it pop in my eyes, like that bright blue. So. But I could totally see that doing it in Christmas colors, you know. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Kind of looks like it's just glowing. And that center is bang on. Like even I'm like, what? How'd that happen? I'm like, who did that? And I'm so pleased with the way it had turned out. It's really beautiful. A lot of fiddly Y seams in the end, but we got it. We got it. It's just the borders to add now. So, and they're already done. They make you do that first, so it, you know, and then you add it last. So I can see how the encouragement of just keep going, you're almost there. But it is beautiful, very beautiful. And it really wasn't too time consuming until it came to those diamond stars, the blue stars, right? The diamondy parts. That was a lot of those. You had to make like 36 or something. So it was a big number. And they're not small, you know. So it was a lot of cutting on the angle and making sure you're sewing it up and matching on the angles and stuff like that. So fun though, very fun. Here we go. I get cat fur up my nose. Hello, Viv. How are you? Hopefully you got to see your grandbaby. Hopefully. Cute new grandbaby. It's probably what, month and a half now? Month-ish? Month-ish sounds about right. But then again, I have a bizarre concept of time. Da, 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 da. Pop's always watching. Ready to crack the whip at any moment. Should I get at it? Or get rowdy? Start tooting? Saw her today. Aw, 1 month and see, I knew it wasn't very far. Monthish. I said monthish. She is yummy. I bet she is. Oh, I bet she is. It's cute little pumpkins. Yeah. I got to see the one that is right where I guard at Abigail. The one I made the quilt for. It was a weekend project and stuff like that, and quilted up. Did a little embroidery A in it. And I got to see her the other day, and she was 4 months old, and she's just so cute. Oh, it's just all like eyes and looking, and yeah, so adorable. And they're having a good time. They're really, really enjoying her and the moments. And because I said, you know what, they're really only little for so long. Enjoy every single moment, even the sleepless nights. Just deal with it. You know, you'll catch up later. Happy you're here from Georgia. Happy you're here from Georgia. Happy you're here from Georgia. All right, my little trail. Getting shorter. It's getting there though. I keep looking at that pile going, uh-oh, I don't know. Is it getting really small? I have to add pink. There we go. Diane, yeah, we're up and running. Up and running, we're running out the door. Okay. We're usually here, hanging out. Do, 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 do. Let's see here. Our garden is pretty much done. We just have beets, carrots, Brussels sprouts, and then the big white pumpkins are still in the beds. So we're going to wait just a little bit more. We're going to actually make sure we're watching the weather at night to make sure it's not going into frost. And then we can, we'll deal with the rest of them probably just after. Well, we're going to have hopefully some of the Brussels sprouts and some of the carrots for Thanksgiving next weekend. So I'll have to take some of those out for that. And let's clean them all up and store them away. This is the best place. Thank you, Nadine. Thank you. Kind words warm my heart. Thank you very much. Alright, just a few more. I may have to cut some. I think I'm a few short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only got 3 here. Oh, snaggles. That's okay. I can cut a couple. I'm okay with that. I can cut a couple. 7.5s at that. Well, I'll have to cut some more for the other ones anyway, so. No matter what, I needed more. So I can cut some more. 7.5s. Nope, I don't want to put that one there. All right, there's 2 reds here, and I don't want to put red by red, so I guess we're cutting. Okay. Da 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 da, I guess we're cutting. Da, 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 da. Let's do some yellow and some greens. Maybe some blue and purpley. There we go. Purple and yellow. And this blue. And that's a big chunk of that. I came in that stash that came. Ooh, that's a lot. Maybe I could save that for another project. Ooh. Oh, see, there's like 2 meters there. What can we do with that? It's kind of pretty. It's a little diamonds on it. Be nice backing to something, maybe. Well, I don't think it's really going to miss 1 inch off of it, or 1.5 inches off of it. So we can do that at least for couple strips. Okay. Press it some lovin's. That's pretty though. That'd nice be compliment to a quilt. Nice Christmassy sort of quilt. Maybe we'll save that for our Christmas stuff. Maybe that'll be the background to one of our Christmas quilts, if it's enough. Or a feature square, because it kind of could be Christmassy, depending on how you look at it. Okay, and then a 1.5. Oh, listen, you, don't you move. Okay, there. Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, exactly. 2 meters there. 78 inches. I think about that. Think about that. Jukis are good. Jukis are good machines. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that can go in there. Four, 5, 6, 7.5. There we go. And that can go in the 3.5s. Da, 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 da. There you go. You go in the back of that bucket. Okay, let's do some purple. Quilting screen. The 65 curved HD TV. Lovely. Very, very lovely. Oh, so that's actually 7.5 that way. Awesome. One, 2, 3. Let's put those in there. I'll cut some more fabric later in the week for the 7.5s to continue on with those ones. I just want to try and get these 18 squares done today. We only have the one little bit more of the 7.5s to add, and then it's the 9.5s. And then it's only 2 of those though. The other ones, it's been 4 of each. Nope, it's okay. A little bit of blue, and then we'll finish those ones off now that I got a little bit more colors. There we go. So, what's everybody been up to? Keeping yourselves out of trouble? Any fall projects? Actually, I'll show you the fabric that I got for Skelly. Hold on. Okay, so if you didn't see Skelly, he was last weekend's project. Okay, I'll turn him sideways so you can see him, all of them. And that was his ribbon border. So check out the video if you missed it. It was how to help fit your favorite border to your panel by adding little relief strips to help fill in the gaps, okay? So that was the cute little skelly, okay? Put that there. And then this was the adorable fabric I found to go with it. Isn't that cute? It's got witches' hats and pumpkins and skulls. Isn't that cute? Here, I'll put it in the small camera so you can really see the print there. Isn't that cute? I know! And it suits it perfectly. Because I didn't want to pull any other colors. I just wanted that, right? I know, isn't that adorable? And it's totally directional, so I really had to pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was only on for, I think it was $5 or $6 a meter. So, and like I said, I thought it was bigger than it was. So I bought a little extra. I see another Halloween project in my future. I know, isn't that cute? Super cute. Loves it. Matches perfectly. It's like they were made for each other. The oranges are the same, and then even with a little bit of the black with the hat. And there was one that was there, it was blue tone too. It had the same images on it, but it had a bit of a blue tone into the background instead of this orangey yellow. And I went, as much as I like that one better, this one actually suited the quilt better. So sometimes you just have to, it's not necessarily what you always like, it's what suits the quilt better, right? So yeah, it turned out nice. Very pleased with that. Can't wait to quilt it up on a long arm Wednesday coming up. Actually, it'll probably be maybe even Halloween night. Ba-ba. Na-na-na. Oh, thank you. Yeah, right here. You know what's so funny? Such a dork moment. I told my friend Jo Marie, she came over the other day, and she brought some quilts, and then we puttered around and then had some lunch and stuff. And anyways, so I'd made the case, and I put my glasses in here, like here, okay? And then I went looking around for my glasses for about 10 minutes. I was looking under here, over there, and they were in here, right there. I'm like, oh, I put them in the case. Why would I do that? It's just for looks, right? It's like, oh, talk about frustrating. Because I'm like, I know I just had them, you know? I was like, I am going insane. Where's my glasses? I can't thread anything without my glasses. Yeah, I was losing it. Not the first. Won't be the last. I'll put that yellow one in there. And I put Pops on his desk right away. So, and I know he was using it. And it didn't take very long. Once you got, and it really only a couple of chunks of fabric and a little bit of binding, a little bit of batting. And since I have so much extra batting and anyways from, you know, sides of quilts and stuff, and had to think of some way to use it properly. All right, that is the other side of the 18. I'm getting there. Oops, whoa. Something just happened, and that's not cool. I don't know what happened, but something did. All right, let's just rethread this. And then we'll press these guys open so we can add the 9s without any issues. All right. Where's the snips? What did I do with them? Oh, there they are. Give yourself a nice clean edge. Might have to get the old lady gaggles on. There we go. Nope. All good. Okay, hopefully that was the only problem, but if not, we got this one reloaded as well. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I could tell on the top part something was not right. There we go. Okay, now we get to cut all these apart. Give them a press. And then add the nines. Okay. Hey Gwenny, happy you're here. We were all sending warm wishes and warm thoughts your way last weekend. Pop and I read that you were back in the hospital, so we were thinking warm thoughts and was hopefully spreading the love your way. You were feeling the love from all of us in your little quilting community that cares about you. Yeah, so that's the quilt behind me is the one you get to chance to win if you're part of Patreon, and then there'll be another one after that. So it'll always be whatever quilt we're working on. The patrons of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop get a chance to win it. So whichever one we got going on. That is the fun. You know, there'll always be one. Many, many chances to win a beautiful quilt. Excellent, Gwenny. Happy you're good for now. All right. Okay, now we're gonna press these. Okay, I'm gonna move these guys out of the way. Okay. Those are what some of our blocks are going to look like when finished. Right there. Okay, and then we'll get these guys all pressed. Okay. So sorry my back is turned to you, but I need to do some work. Now you can see all the blocks as they come out. Maybe if Pop puts the camera there, you will. But if not, you won't. You get to look at my back. Or not. Is the small camera not working? Oh. Because I'm sure they like to see the blocks. Listen here, punk. They're very colorful, aren't they? They're very pretty. Lots of colors. I wasn't sure if the patterns were going to take away or help, so I don't know, because the one in the magazine, it's all solid colors, so I wasn't sure how it was going to quite look with my scrappy collection. Was it going to look like nice, or was it going to look like somebody just, you know, tossed a pile of fabric? I just keep looking at all this fabric and I think, you know what, I've done so much with it already, and yet there's still so much there. I think it's all multiplied, you know, by fluffing it up and introducing it to each other, I swear. I'd like to say it looks like the pile has decreased, but only minimally. I'd only say minimally. I think I'd have to press everything flat for it to look like, you know, something had been accomplished in the stack of buckets. One more. Forgot one. Okay, now we get to add the 9s. Add the 9s. All right, there's probably not nearly enough, but we only need 2. We only need 1 for each side to bulk it out. So just moving these separate from each other so I can fluffs ups. Okay, there we go. I think we got some. We got some going on. All right, a couple of yellows. Right. I'll cut some more and put them in my little containers. Oh, we'll go do mail right now while I'm standing here. This is from Margaret Richardson. And this was her, I guess it's like a Subana pattern. It's been in her family for quite some time. And she sent me this as well as the pattern. And we're going to end up doing it as maybe as a wall hanging or a table runner or something, maybe as a bed runner. Yeah, they are multiplying, Diane 57. Isn't that cute? So she sent me the whole pattern, and of course she said I could make it smaller if I liked. But I got all the bits and bobs here and how to cut it out and trace it out in all the directions. So look forward to that. It's going to be very interesting, isn't it? Very unique. And she was doing the underskirt and the bonnet the same color, and then the dress and the umbrella the same color there too. So isn't that beautiful? And then just a ziggity zag to stitch it all down. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Very, very, very cute. Yeah, it's very good at applique. You can even hand stitch that too. You could do a nice blanket stitch all the way around. You could even trapunto. If anybody knows what trapunto is, what you do is you would eliminate that part of the batting, take one part, stitch around, and then you'd end up trimming all that batting and then keeping it where it was in there, and then adding another, and then you'd have 2 in some layers and 1 in others. And it would really make that dress and hat and umbrella pop right out. I think that would be beautiful. A beautiful wall hanging. I totally agree, Anna. Totally agree. It's stunning. It's quite cute. We'll put it over here. There we go. Yeah, so thank you very much for that, Margaret. It's going to be a very fun project coming up in 2019. I was going to say 70. 2070. I don't think I'll be here. Like, I'll be 99. Maybe. Oh, lace would be beautiful. Oh, for sure. For sure. Okay, now we have them at 9.5 by 7.5. We have to add our last 2 little strips right at the tops here, okay, to make them 9.5 by 9.5. Yeah, I've done trapunto too. One of our, actually I think it was the So Much Fun wall hanging. I had something else planned, but it was against trademark regulations, so we couldn't actually save the film for it. So it got destroyed. Nonetheless, it's okay. But yeah, it's quite fun. It really pops out things, right? All right, let's add to one side, and then we'll add to the next. Sorry. I may have to cut some more, but that's okay. I got lots of fabric. I can cut some more. I'm not sure where you can get the pattern. You may have to message Margaret. Hold on, I saved it. It's right over here. Margaret Richardson. She's in Indiana. If she's in the chat, maybe you guys can hook up via Facebook or something. Because she looks like she traced it out. So, and I'm not sure how to get you that traced out copy or share it to you. If she gives me permission to share it, maybe I can trace it out via the, I don't know how I can do it for you. I guess I could just trace you out a copy and send it to you, but she could do the same thing, so. Okay, so there's one of our 9.5s, and then I could probably do them at the same time and then be done with them. And then all my 18 here are done, and then I know I only have 10 more to completely strip out with the 1.5-inch strips. Yeah, she did. Yeah, so she's in the Mafia group, so you can whisper her there. You can click her name and message her. Thanks, Ali. I've forgotten about that. Thank you. I knew I'd seen it somewhere before. I didn't realize that it was in the Mafia group, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to sneeze, and if I sneeze, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sure she'd be happy to share with you, Diane. I'm sure she would. Margaret seems like a very sherry-lovey person. And Miss Lee Allen, our winner of the French Braid Star, she's actually off watching a quilt show or seeing a quilt show or something. She should get her quilt this week. Very excited. We had a little delay on it, but it should be there this week. Actually, if it's not there already, then it should be there tomorrow, if not Tuesday. Because that should have been plenty of time for it to get there by mail. And I hope she loves it. Oh, there she is. Ah, there she is. There you go, Diane 57. Do. What about that one? It's like, tag, you're it. Okay, so that's one done. Two done. Oh, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Need some bright color here. What's missing off this little row? Nope, I already got a purple. There we go. Need some stripes. You have lots of faith in Pop, Margaret. If you give us permission to make it smaller, we may be able to help share with everybody, but I'm not entirely sure. Pop has better idea than I do. Yeah, it's so much easier to pre-cut your strips. Once you know what you need, cut your strips, put them in little buckets and containers, and then just go from there. Made the process of getting them done a whole lot faster. Do-do-do. Okay, so 4 or 5 over there. Only one more for this side. Let's do the blue. No, blue and blue next to each other. Let's do green. We can do green. Hi, Dawn. Are you talking about my sewing machine? It is a Janome Horizon 15,000. Do-do. Hello, Kirby. How's everybody and your family? Hope everybody's well. We think about you often. Here we go, working away, do-do-do-do-do, working away. Or I would say slaving away. No. This one. Put some brights over here. $30.70. Actually, a couple of firefighters here the other day. They were picking up dress shirts that I'd done some altering to. Do the other side of these two. Oh, fantastic! Congratulations! That is awesome news, Kiabi. Awesome news. I don't know if I could have done the 5K. So, awesome. Fantastic. Well, I probably could have, but you never know. Could have been a moment of, I'm dying! I need water! A brisk walk, yeah, exactly. I'd be walking too. Be like, I'm just gonna move at my own little pace. Chuck a little along, do. Okay, that's those two, yes. Exactly, well done. Good for you and good for the family. It's awesome. Do there. Now what to put on this side. Let's do some bright red. Actually, maybe that's too much red. Let's do the blue. Let's do the blue. I'm going to try and get most of the blocks done this week. So really next week, we discovered that if we couldn't really do anything to do with the turkey for Thanksgiving, or to be eating at like 9 o'clock at night if we did it during our live stream. So we'll save that for another time, maybe closer to Christmas or whatever. And we can bake something, or maybe even for Pop and I's birthday or something, make my special chocolate cake. You know, we'll do something like that. But so yeah, we'll just have our live stream next weekend. Same. I know it's Thanksgiving, but if you want to be here, be here. We'll be here. Turkey dinner will be cooking in the background, and Pop and Munchkin will be busy doing their thing and making sure everything's getting prepared. And you and I can hang out while the turkey's cooking, and watch the quilt come together, because I'm hoping to sew all the blocks together next weekend, and you can see how the rainbow pattern is going to turn out. So what do I need here? What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I don't know what I need. Don't know what I want. That'll do. That'll do. Actually, I watched a good movie the other day. It's called Like Father, and it's with Kristen Bell and Kelsey Grammer, and it's actually a good movie. It's on Netflix. So I was a little iffy about it, but you know, can't always judge a movie by its title. So yeah, I really enjoyed it though. I really did. And there was another series that I finished watching too that I really enjoyed. What was it? It was a good series. I think I told Pop about it too, but now I can't remember what it was. Oh, Good Cop. The Good Cop. It's got Tony Danza, and I don't know who the young actor is. He kind of looks like Josh Groban. It could be Josh Groban. I'm not entirely sure, but that's a good one too. Yeah, The Good Cop. Also on Netflix. So. Oh, the t-shirt? Is that one of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop ones? I hope so. That'd be lovely. Love wearing mine. Oh, isn't it, Teresa? Isn't it? I have watched this first season. I'm on the second, only on the second or third episode, but I did suggest it to Pop. So I've been watching the second series out here when he's not here home, so he's not overhearing any of it. But I did suggest it to him. I thought it was a good one. I thought I did get some chuckles out of that. I really did. So, yeah. But there was another series out there too that was pretty good. See, I'm not into too much violence. I don't like violence. I don't like gore. It's not me. I don't mind mystery, a little bit of drama, mostly comedy. I like comedy. You know, I even like cartoons. I watched Angry Birds. That was kind of funny. Not on my A list, but it was there. Yeah. So, and I like documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries. I don't know why, but I like them. Oh, I think I missed one side. I did. I was premature on that one. Should it be? What should it be? What color? What color? What color should it be? I watch cartoons still. Yep, all the time. Whatever I want. I pretty much can sing along to Moana, Make Way. I like that. And Beauty and the Beast. The real lifey version. Even though the cartoon one is awesome, but that's not on Netflix. The other one is. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, Mr. SpongeBob. What was... Which all the Transformers, even the cartoons, with Munchkin and with my girlfriend's little guy when he's been here for every now and again. And I had it for the first 2 weeks of school. So we watched all the Transformers. And we were starting to watch Captain Underpants, but you can only handle so much of Captain Underpants. Just saying. That was enough. I was looking at that one, Lucy B, but I wasn't quite sure. Stuck on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Oh, that's a nice one. I missed that. That was some weird. Oh, okay. There we go. I got it. You can find a lot of that on Netflix, not Netflix, YouTube now too, if it's not on as the on the Netflix. So you can find it on YouTube. So it's also a nice good thing. But I also like watching movies. Like there's Lord of the Rings, the extended version, Return of the King. It's like 5 hours. It's some fantastic music. So it's nice to put that on in the background and just quilt away and, you know, not even think about, you know, because you know the movie. I've seen it like 12 times, if not more. But the music, I love the music. So the music it just brings it home. What do I want? What do I want? Hey, what you want, punk? What you want? I don't want that green. I already have that green. I don't want that pink. I got a pink. Let's do this red. Oh, bye, Margaret. She leaving? Enjoy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Margaret, your generosity and kindness, and I can't wait to share this adorable pattern with everybody. It's going to be so cute. Now I'm going to have to start picking materials I want to see dresses made out of and umbrellas. That's okay. I can think of worse things, you know. I really, really could. That seems a bit long for 9.5. Is it 9.5? No, it's like 9 3/4. I'll just put that off to the side. That's fine. I could use a different yellow. Okay. Oh, Blythley Circle? Yeah, that's an awesome series. I've watched that twice actually, once right after the other. I found it fascinating because the first time I was busy doing things and not really paying somewhat attention, and then I forgot about closed captions. So sometimes if you're busy in the sewing machine or the long arm's going, it's making a heck of a lot of racket. It's hard when you're missing words, so you can just kind of glance up and read as you're watching, sorta, in between, and catch up. So I do like Blythley. That was awesome. That was a fantastic series, and I wish it was on again, like more shows of it. Because that usually means murders, but. And I like Midsummer Murder, and I like, you know, Murdoch Mysteries and all that sort of fun stuff. I've stopped watching Suits. I got bored with it. I'm sorry. I tried. I got a few seasons in. I'm done with it. Oh, I love Midsummer Murders. In fact, Pop said, because we used to live in the UK, he goes, I'm so glad we never lived over there. And then he says, he made to come, we are never going to visit this village. Everybody dies. Made me laugh. I love PBS. I used to have PBS on all the time because Sewing with Nancy was on PBS, and I loved Sewing with Nancy. Sewing with Nancy Zeman. Loved it. Was my happy time. Happy, happy time sewing with Nancy. Couldn't have got any better, let me tell you. That was where sometimes the hour of the best show ever. What? No, 3 people actually died? Usually die? No, 3 people. Okay. Ah, what did I do here? I locked my system. There. Bye, Rose. I know, I loved Sewing with Nancy. And then there was another crafty show that came on. Isn't it the, hold on. She's a long armor, but she used to do sewing stuff too. Forgot her name. Oh. She's really cute though. She's an older lady with glasses. Really cute. Forget her name. Mm-hmm. What was her name? Oh, it's going to bug me now. I think she does quilts in a day. Who's the lady who does quilts in a day? If somebody types it in, I'll say who it is. No, actually, Kate Woods is the lady I got my tumble block pattern from. She Eleanor Burns. Thank you. I knew somebody's. You guys are big fans. Love you. Awesome. I'm glad you're big fans of Eleanor. Yes, I think she did a little crafty show on PBS too, didn't she? Or am I just dreaming this up? Or is this somebody who looked like Eleanor? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Maybe that's it. What's so easy? Yeah. I knew there was something else. And then I realized later she was a long armor. I thought, holy man, you've been holding out on me, chick. Yeah, she did lots of sewing stuff. Yeah. Yes, there is only one. Exactly, Eileen. I hear ya. All right. We only got a few more to do and then we're pressing. A few more to do and then we're pressing. And then we're gonna cut them all up. Ha ha ha. Can you believe that? How we do all this work and then we're gonna cut it all up. The nerve of some people and their children. I tell you. What am I actually saw the question go past, but I didn't get a chance to answer. It was, what am I going to be for Halloween? I don't know. Last year, I was kind of like this. I was cuddling the hot chocolate cauldron and handing out chocolate bars because it was really cold and rainy. And Munchkin was there keeping me warm beside me. And we were kind of all huddled, handing out the hot chocolate and huddling the slow cooker in between us, wrapped in a blanket. With my cape and with bugs on it and everything. I don't know. I had a costume here, and I think we talked about this. I got, literally, it was $1 a meter, and it was super cute fabric, and I thought, oh, this would be nice. It's got little flowers on it, blah, 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 blah. It was like see-through curtain stuff. And there was no amount of layers. And what I wore underneath of it, you could still see the shape of my legs and stuff. And I don't have the nicest looking legs in the whole wide world, so I didn't feel comfortable wearing it. You know what I mean? If I would have been if you couldn't see anything, but you could see everything. So I literally just donated it. I threw it off to, in the bag of Goodwill, and off it went. Even though it was finished, had beautiful ribbon tying up the back, and it was like a little fairy godmother sort of costume, right? Not as puffy because I didn't have all the crinoline. But I spent quite a bit of time on it. It took, what was it? I think it was 18 meters of fabric to make this dress. And that was mostly in the skirt, right? And it was pretty. It was pretty, but it just wasn't for me. So like I said, I gave it away. Someone else can make some costume out of it, and they'll be very happy with it, I'm sure. Hello, E-Boyle. How are you? Glad you're here. But as for this year, I'm not entirely sure. I thought about going as like a mummy, like wrapped up with white fabric and stuff like that, because I have a lot of white fabric. So I thought about just making a bunch of strips and making myself like a pair of pants, like a pair of white pants, and then stitching the wrapped around stuff to the pants so I can move in it and it would move with me and stuff like that, and not have to worry about it unraveling. So I do have time. I have time to still do that. It wouldn't take too long to do that. So I thought about being a mummy. A mummy. Get it? Mummy. There we go. There's what is it? It's a Farm Girl sampler. I think that's the one that has all sorts of little bits and bobs. We did have a quilt here with it at one point in time. I'm not sure if it actually was a long arm Wednesday. I can't remember. They're in and out of here sometimes so fast I forget if I've actually filmed them or not. And it was beautiful, and that actually has inspired me. Her name was Kathy who made it, Joe Marie's family. And And she really inspired me to maybe try something a little bit like that. But I kind of want to do it as a project for everybody to work along with. So that may be the start of 2019. Every weekend project is going to be, you know, a couple of blocks for this, you know, farm girl sampler or something like that. And then we just work on it week by week. You got to do a couple of blocks every week. So, you know, I would love to do something like that, but it's going to have to be participant with everybody else as well, because I can't afford to find the time to do it by myself on my own, right? So. I'm not sure if it's the farmer's wife quilt or farm girl's quilt or something. I'm not sure if Jo Marie's in the chat. She managed to chat last time, which I was absolutely thrilled at. For some reason, she said just popped up for her. So if she's there today, maybe she could give me the proper name if she knows it. If not, I will find out the name. We'll find out the pattern, which one we're going to use, and so everybody can just purchase it via, you know, a download or something if they wanted to. I'll find a nice one that's not too expensive. You know, I'm cheap and frugal as it is. I don't want to spend too much money. So, and it's a great way to use more of my scraps for 2019. So I don't want to use the Scrappy Adventure again, because that was only for 2018 for this year. So I want to use, you know, still be able to use the scraps, but make a purpose out of it as well. So use the farmhouse or farm chickie, whatever, farm girl sampler. Yeah, there we go, Eileen. They're small blocks. Yeah, they were beautiful blocks. They were only like 4 to 6 inches. So yeah, it's tedious stuff, but I think you can learn a lot. And if you're making a few, it's all right. What's up, Lofi? You gonna go nap beside Pop? You gonna go nap beside Pop, are you? You're such a pretty babies. I love yours. I love you, Lofi Poppy. Poppy, Lofi, Sophie. The PLS, that's what we call her. Poppy, Lofi, Sophie. Hi, you're so pretty. And we're going to turn Sophie into a pumpkin. We're going to make her a little quilted pumpkin costume. That's what we're going to do for Sophie. And we'll do that as a weekend project. Dog costuming. Anybody interested? Oh, dear Jean, that's it. There we go. Thank you, Jo Marie. Big hugs, big love you. There we go. Dear Jane, not Farm Girl. I apologize. I knew it was one of the small ones. So there we go. Dear Jane. I think that's the one I like more than the Farm Girl one. So we'll try and find a pattern of that one. Oh, it was stunning, Vicky. You have no idea. It was phenomenal. Thank you, Jo Marie. Doing Gypsy Wife. Oh, see, I'm going to have to look that one up because I don't even know what that one looks like. All right, so there we go. There's our 18 blocks with the last 9.5 inch strips on them. We'll take the other guys here. We'll press these last 2 bits open on these guys, and then we'll cut all these 18.5. 18 in a half. Does that mean? Okay, whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, Dear Jane, it was a lot of blocks. And that's what I thought with the Scrappy collection, it would look quite beautiful, you know, with all the different stuff on it. So, yeah, Kathy did a fantastic job on it. It was one of her first projects ever as a sewer, and she takes that on. Bow to her. It was amazing. And then she let me do what I wanted on it. She said, quilt it any way you like. So I did. And I think she was happy. She was all teary-eyed. All right, pressing. We're going to get pressing. We'll have to press all these 18 open, and then we'll cut them. We'll cut up all our hard work. Because we can. We cut them up and make more. And hopefully I have a right balance of colors in all of these blocks that go nice with the gray and the white and the black. You know, some you would never put together, but when it's all together as in one big quilt, it usually looks quite fantastic. Sorry, froggy in my throat. Love the mix of fabrics. And it just goes to show you, you know, you can pretty much make a beautiful quilt out of a whole collage of colors. And as long as you kind of keep it all as random as possible, it looks good. Or should look good. Only one will know in the end. We guess we'll find out next Sunday. Next Sunday, Sunday, Turkey Day. The ribbon dance finale. Grab the popcorn. Grab your friends. Join us for the happy end. We're going to go get some apples and make our own applesauce. Everdale Farms is not too far from us here. I didn't know if they took debit, or we would have went this morning because we didn't have any cash. It's amazing how, you know, nobody uses cash anymore. It's all the plastic cards. It's either debit or, you know, Visa, MasterCard or whatever. But I'm going to go this week and I'm going to pick up a bunch of apples. We got this really awesome apple core and peeler all at the same time. It's amazing, super fun. And we're going to make our own applesauce because we don't like sweetened applesauce. We like unsweetened applesauce. And, you know, and I like to bake with applesauce as well. It's a great fat substitute. Or if you don't have any oil. Apple cider donuts, what? Cherry picking is waiting for me to get into it. Cherry picking. I have thought of the bookcase quilt, Teresa. In fact, I thought of it of all the books I loved and read to Munchkin, and Pop and I read as a series, and Pop's mom and I read as a series as well. So those are definitely ones that I would love on my bookshelf quilt.
You need to scroll up a bit. There's a donation.
Oh, there was? What? Why, thank you. It's doing a swirly swirl. Okay. Okay, all right, now we're going to cut all these in half, okay? We're going to cut them in half. Thank you to whomever had donated. That was very lovely of you. Thank you. All right, so right across. And it doesn't matter whether you're going this way or that way. It's just half. It's just half a block, okay? And then these blocks are going to get a black, a medium gray, a light gray, a medium gray, two different medium grays there, and then a white. And then that's going to help finish it off. You could use this as a whole color too. If you just wanted a whole color of black, a whole color of green, a whole color of white, it would still be absolutely beautiful. So it doesn't matter that these are cut in half because I don't need them to be together again. I'm just going to put them off here to the side. Oh, bye, Nadine. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you feel better. Put your knee up. Have a glass of wine or two. And hope you feel better. Big hugs. Big hugs. Big, big hugs. Enjoy, Nadine. Hope you feel better. Have a great week. So when's American Thanksgiving this year? It's usually around Papa and I's birthday. He's the 21st, I'm the 26th of November. So when is it this year for you guys? Just so we know. Oh, day after Pop's birthday. Okay. All right, gotcha. Thank you. Oh no, oh no, okay. Oh yeah, he's 21st, Munchkin's 22nd of another month. Gotcha. Okay. Brain farting. All right, thank you. November 22nd. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Pop would share that for you there, E-Boil. There you go. Now, if you really want to do something crazy, you could take one of these and one of the other ones that don't match and sew them back together, and you'd have something crazy. Wouldn't you think? That'd be weird. I'll put it in the small camera so you could really actually see the small little camera. So I could see what, if you cut them in half and then lined up different buddies, that's what it would look like. That kind of cool? I kind of like that actually. But we're not doing that today. Just saying. I know, if there was any left over from the scrappy pile, and if I literally was working my way all the way through until I had absolutely no scraps left at all, I guess the crumb quilt would be the last bit, because you just use little tiny bits and bobs, right? That is a wild one. I agree with you. Well, I have to say, it feels good to only have 10 more to build out of these squares, and I only have from the 5, 7, and 9 sections to do, because I've done from the 1 to the 3s already. So on those 10. So, all right, there we go. There's a big stack. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, and then from there, add those back to the pile here. Let's take this stack off. Our little fabric baggie. It's been so helpful since I made this. And then we'll go and take this stack. And now we need to make sure we have strips that are at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. 14 inches. So black strips at 14.5 inches. Because you have to put that there, and then that gets flipped over. The smaller strip is the black one. So let's put a few of these together. Let's cut some of these strips that we need. Okay. If we were going 14 and a smidge there. 14 and a smidge there. Okay. All right. Let's do a few. Start off with that. I know, isn't it beautiful? It really is. Here, I'm trying to move this out of the way a bit so you can really take a good look at it. A lot of work, but it is stunning. And then it still has a border. It has a beautiful ribbon border. That's where I kind of got the idea for Mr. Skelly. Where's the border here? I'll show you. Here it is. A little wrinkled because I folded it up. But here's the border. This goes all the way around it. This is going to go all the way around. Isn't that lovely? All the way around. Top, bottom, sides, everything. It's been a lot of fun, I have to tell you. It really has. I'm glad I bought the kit, and I'm really glad that people of the Patreon are going to be able to win it. You know, a chance to win it. So, all right, so with this black strip, I'm going to go beyond the tip right here because I need to be able to square this out. And I don't want it too short. You want to make sure it's just up and above and come all the way down to the next tip and then beyond. Okay, so spread the love out between the two. 1/4 inch seam allowance. Stubborn on that seam. I should have the seams up instead of down. Okay, so we'll feed a few through in. Night, Kia. Big hugs from us. To you and your family. Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate you. We are thankful for you. Hopefully she didn't log out before that. The one next to it also. Often thought of making a spiral. Oh, that's what we're working on right now. Pop has the little image up there. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Hello, Maria. Welcome. Happy you're here. Yeah, that's beautiful. I know, I love that one. I'm having more rainbow colors, though, than the more fall colors that Pop has listed there as color-wise. Mine's more of a rainbow, because, hence the rainbow ribbon. But we've been on a rainbow adventure of scrappiness since the very late part of 2017, so... Bye, Lois. Big hugs. I'm still enjoying your cookies. I have not shared the caramel ones with Pop. He didn't ask. I think he forgot about them. They are very good, though. I took a picture of the all gone package except for like 2 cookies and a crumb of the lemon ones to her via Facebook. I was like, thank you so much for our treat. We are supremely enjoying them. Well, enjoyed them. Semi-new to quilting, quick question. Is it best to iron seams open or closed? It depends on the block that I think that you were doing, Emily. If at all, press to the dark. But there are some blocks or some patterns that are specific to having the seam split open because you have lots of seams that are layered over each other sometimes in certain intersections, like curved seams or angled seams or something. Sometimes you got like eight in one little section. You're like, okay, where do these guys go? Sometimes it's easier to press, but then sometimes you're going to have to flip to the other side too. Ease the fabric between the two, right? You know, trying to get it nice and smooth as possible. So, shame? Oh, shame what? That I didn't share with Pop? I'm sorry, Lois. I will. They're here. Sorry. I will. Don't be mad. Sometimes patterns will tell you to split them open because it helps ease the bulk, but some are just pressed to the dark. So it really depends on the pattern, Emily. Guilty blush, yeah, exactly. Sorry. Shame on me, I know, I'm being a piggy. I only had like 2. It's not like I ate the whole package or anything. I could show you. I'm not sure what you said, Maria. I'm not sure what you said, Maria. Thank you, Maria. There's a wonderful job behind it. I love it. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, I have to say, and a learning experience. I always said that I got the kits to learn something from, either a new skill or just learn from a kit, you know, how to read a pattern or how the pattern goes together. So I was happy for it. And I think it looks beautiful. And you just may see one in 2019 of Christmas colors. And it could be up for grabs for our viewers. You never know. You have to stay tuned to find out. 2 cookies in a crumb. No, I can show you. Just so you guys don't think I'm a horrible person. Show a small camera. Look how many cookies are in there. I only took 3, maybe 2. See, still full. See, now it's open. I have to have one. See what it made me do? I promised to share. Secret stash. Isn't that what this tray is for? He knew where they were. They weren't hiding. Have 4. I only have 1. I'll be okay. I'll save the other 3 for dessert. They're good cookies. The lemon ones are divine. He's got he's got a juice and a chocolate bar, so he's fine. Tried some, was it mango lemonade? Was that what you were trying earlier? Yeah, it sounded pretty, it tasted pretty good. I only had a little sip just to give her a taste. Because he said it tasted pretty good, so, and he offered. We shared our germs, it's okay. All right, so let's finish off these guys, or we'll do some more work on these guys before we call it for today. Come here, you. There we go. And there. Move those ones off. And add some more. We need some now grays. And see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go 8 bits of gray. Oop, lost the microphone. Oh, I think I shut it off. Sorry. Hold on. Is that good? Can you guys hear me? Is that all right? Yes, no? Hello? Okay, thank you. Thank you, okay. Sorry. Fell out of my pocket. Well, actually fell off my pants, but that's all right. It's a whole other story. Okay, so here is, do I have any strips for the gray? Maybe this will be it. Let's move that one off to the side. Should have enough white. Oh, we need to press that. That is some sad looking white there. Okay, we can do that. Okay. Oh, shush. Facebook wants to wake up. All right, now let's cut some strips off of this. And then what size do they need to technically sort of kind of need to be? They need to be 12.5. Okay. And the reason why I'm getting that 12.5 is I'm going from beyond this part here and beyond that part there is to make sure that the piece is going to go beyond there so we can make that cut on that angle to make it squared up. Okay, so that's why I kind of went 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch, knowing that the piece is going to cover all the way. So 12.5 for the other gray, the grain that goes next to the black. Of course, you don't have to do any of this striped fabric bits and bobs. It's completely up to you. Don't do it, do it. Add just a solid chunk of triangle, you know, whatever makes you happy. Or just block it out like I did the whole courthouse steps, and away you go. Oh, speaking of courthouse steps, Jo Marie's in the chat. She has a Christmas one that I got in the shop here the other day, and it is beautiful. It's very cute, and the white in between really pops up. Oh, I can't wait to start on her Christmas stuff. I really can't. It's making me very excited for Christmas stuff. Actually, she has quite a few quilts here, 3 of them. And one is beautiful Jacob's Ladder, and it's a wedding gift, and it's beautiful. I can't wait to quilt that up. It's of white and some bluey purple batik, and then a purple batik on the outside. Oh, looks gorgeous. It's going to be a lot of fun to quilt up. Okay, so we need some 12.5ers, right? So that's 6 and 8. Let's get our 8 12.5s to finish off the blocks that we've started, and then we'll get 8 blocks done. Half, so 6. And 6 makes 12.5. Okay, that's those ones. Okay, we'll sew all these guys on now. And then we'll sew on the marble gray, then the medium gray, and then the white. Who get that way? Hello, Debsy. Bye, Barbara. Have a great week. Take care. Take care of yourself. Take care. Okay, so we want to line up that 12.5 right in the center as much as we can. It's a smaller strip of black, and then the other ones are 2 inches. And it allows for just a wee bit of white right on the tip, which helps give that 3-dimension that we are looking for. Okay. Okay, that's even on both sides. Lined it up. So we're going a little longer today than anticipated. So stick around, hopefully. If not, that's okay. We're here on the replay. We're going to try and get 8 of these blocks done today. Make some sort of progress-y. That way I can add the strips to the next during the week to try and catch up for Sunday between, you know, my normal job and my part-time job. Come here. Get up there. There we go. What's up, Quinny? Probably a glorified train trip through Rocky. Oh, that would be lovely. Actually, I took a train trip when I was a young kid with my sister and my mom. And I remember having the train car with the bubble glass on the roof, and I never left it. I didn't want to sleep in the travel car because we could sleep overnight because I think we were going for, obviously it was an overnight trip anyways. I think we were headed to Kamloops actually, from Calgary. I loved that bubble car, seeing everything in the mountains, and I saw goats, and I saw deer, and I saw everything. It was amazing. I'd like to maybe take Pop maybe for our 30th anniversary. I think that would be nice. So that's still like, you know, 6.5 years away. When the house vibrates. What's easier, Allison? Oh yeah, me too. You and I both, Allison. You and I both, baby. I just think there's only like 3 more. October, November, December, and our block of the month is done. And one of our fans, you don't have to be part of Patreon for this, you get to win one of them, because I've made 2. As you well know, I've made a sample one and the original block of the month that we've been working on monthly, so one of you gets to win the other one. Bum, bum, bum. Is that gonna be amazing? It's gonna be amazing fruit. Amazing. All right, now, next block. Or did I miss one? Did I miss one? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I did. I did miss one. That's why. 8. I know, more winning, Helly. I like to give. Ask Pop. It drives him crazy. I'm always giving. I'm always giving. I make quilts and just keep them here, and then don't know why I keep them here. I mean, I won't sell them. People ask, you know, and I'll say, oh, you know, so much, but if they don't want to pay it, I'm not selling it. And then I'll end up giving it away, you know, or whatever. I gave the red and gray and black one away as a wedding gift, you know, and they loved it. And little did I know they had red plaid in their living room, and red plaid pillows, and red plaid throw, and red plaid accent. That's what I mean. Sometimes you just got to keep this stuff and you just don't know why you're keeping it. Yes, it's an excuse to be a hoarder. And then you just find out one day and go, hey, you know what? Here, I have a wedding gift for you. I do. I wish everybody could win. I do. Because I feel like a winner every time you guys are here hanging out the whole day with me. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Does that make any sense at all to you jelly beans out there? Because you make me feel like a winner, so I want to make you feel like a winner. Do you know what I mean? Do you feel the love? Do you? All right, this needs a little press and love before we can sew. Over there. Now, these ones need to be approximately 11 and a half. Okay, so we're going to make them 11 and a half. I'm going to need 6 strips at 11 and a half by 2. Oh, bye, Lynette. Have a great Monday. Have a great Monday. With all of our Australian friends. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. And the future looks so bright. We gotta wear shades. Okay, there and there. And we were making a, what is he? 11 and a half. 11. Come on, 11. Oh, Vicky's going to sleep. Oh, got 3 full size and 4 twin quilts to make for, oh my goodness, you are going to be a busy girl. Crack the whip. We would love to see your work in the Mafia group. We really would. All right, so now we got those 8 sorted. And we said we needed 11 and a half. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this should do the trick for us on these ones here. So if that's going to go there, oh yeah, that's good. We're good. We're good, we're golden. We're so good, we're golden. And there's the other ones. And then here's some white, and I have some more white over here that we can just press up a smidge and cut some when we need. Okay, all right. All right, so we'll flip that marble, space it in between the 2. Give it as even as possible. We'll do these 8. It's hard to tell what is the wrong and the right on some of this marble fabric. Sometimes the back is just as beautiful as the front, so it's kind of like pick whatever you like. Don't let it dictate to you, you pick. Actually, I had this funky fabric in the shop here, and it was donated, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's kind of neat, interesting kind of style to it. But it was actually the back side. The front was totally different. I'm like, how did that happen? It was, I had a totally different texture to it, and I was like, that is some weird fabric. So I don't know whether it's drapery fabric or if it's just, like, you know, upholstery. No, it's not really upholstery fabric, but you know what I mean? It's got, just got some funky texture to it, so just make pillows or something, you know? Now you could easily just do this in a couple of rainbow strips if you had, you know, if you were doing red, orange, yellow, green, and you did blue and purple on the sides here. You know, you did red, orange, yellow, green for all the squares and then just did blue and purple. I think that would be an awesome rainbow quilt. you know, and or if you just did it with, you know, just white as a big chunk of white or big chunk of gray and white or something instead. You know, you don't have to do the strips. It's up to you. I kind of like giving that little 3D-ish effect. I'm hoping that's what we get from it. And hopefully it turns out nice. I really do. When you put so much time and effort into things, you know, even just the cutting part alone, let alone the sewing and putting it all together, you know, it's very time consuming, you know, and I love to sew. I'd rather spend my time sewing than anything else, so. Did I get everybody in the pool? Still got 9 here for some reason. Not sure why that one's there. Did I drop one? No. I feel like I'm missing something. Cute! Oh, excuse me. I apologize for sneezing. Again, excuse me. I apologize. Wow, it snuck up on me. I was not expecting that. I think that's the first time it caught me a sneeze on camera in 3 years. Or 2.5 years anyways. You guys are lucky. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, now, prosit? What does prosit mean? So, okay, now you guys are saying all sorts of things. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know Gesundheit, yeah, that one. Bless you. Yes, I know that. What's prosit and sentina? Sentenha. Look behind your machine. Oh. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Wanda. Saving the day. Thank you, Wanda. Like, I'm sure I cut 8. Why is there one extra here? And that's why I need you guys. All right, now let's go. Let's press these a little bit here now that we got like 3 strips on, and we can prep for the next 2 strips, okay? Okay. Oh, look, it's so pretty already. Oh, sorry, move that. There we go. Is that better? Sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah, they look pretty together with those grays. Grays and black. Very nice. All right, 2 more little bits to do on each of these 8 little squares here. And then we are done for today. But we still got a bit of work to do, so don't go nowhere. I think I dropped one, didn't I? Yes, I did. There you are. And what you want to make sure is that whatever is clearing, these strips here on these sides are clearing, and then we'll do the other gray and then the white right at the very tip. Okay. Awesome. All right, next gray. So the question is, what do we need for that? We need approximately 7 inches. Okay, 7 inches. Okay, so let's cut 8 7 inches of the 2. No, so far. Cross your fingers. Okay, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 and 7. So that's 6. And then we need 1 more to get our 8. Excuse these. and 7. Okay, now let's do all those again with our 7s and our fabric out of the way. All right, where'd they go? There they are. Okay, now you can see, flip over so you can see where you need to place these. That little, your 7-inch strip, to make sure you're covering up and over the tip. And then that'll be with the white. Doesn't it, Rebecca? It certainly does. It certainly does. Okay, that's 2. Bye, Vicky. Have a great one. Have to get ready for dinner. What is for dinner tonight, anyways? What's everybody making? Depends on how hard it's raining, is whether we're having steak or chicken. Because steak I only like on the barbecue. And we haven't had steak since the last time we had steak, which was about 2 weeks ago, I believe. So, yeah, or we can have shake and bake chicken. Shake and bake chicken breast. That's what we have, actually, chicken breast. Sausage and eggs, meatballs, yummy. PB&J Sammy's. Oh, I wish I could have peanut butter. I hear peanut butter and jam is pretty darn good. Spicy beef broccoli with sweet pepper and blue apron. Pork chops, green beans, and baked potato. That sounds good. Sun butter is good too. Soup and corn. Oh, we almost had grilled cheese and soup for lunch, but Pop didn't want soup, so we just had grilled cheese. He's not a big soup fan. I'm a big soup fan. I'll have soup during the week. Yeah, I know. We're all going to Emily's house. Move over. Just made a whole bunch of new sewing friends. Welcome to the club, Emily. Oh, okay. I had no idea. There's nothing like that here. So, what was... Hold on. When we went to the family reunion, we were talking about something, and Pop's sister had said something, what they have in Calgary. I think it's called something, I may be mistaken, it's called Skip the Dishes. If that's it, I'm not sure. But they can order from any restaurant, and that they pick up from any restaurant and deliver. I'm like, oh, well, isn't that fancy McPancy? So we don't have any of that fancy stuff out here in the boondocks, so, you know. Big bowl of chili, onions, and cheese. Mmm, sourdough French bread. Oh. I'm coming to Vicky's house. Set a place for me. Would you be so kind? I do like chili. Since I fixed beef stew yesterday, tomorrow I make porcupine soup from the leftovers. Okay. What is porcupine soup? Does it seriously involve a porcupine? Interesting. All right, now for the white piece. The white piece is only going to be 2.5 inches. Okay. So we need 8. Got the smaller ruler, so we don't need that big one there. Right there. Sorry, let's make sure that is correct. Sorry. Yeah, that comes up to there. I got a tickle. Okay, that should do it. Okay, perfect. There's our little tip. Okay, so 7 more. After that, 6. So we need a 2.5er. And a 2.5er. And another 2.5ers. Okay, we should be good to go like that. My favorite drink? I'd have to say just tea. Earl Grey tea would be my favorite. Second would be probably the pomegranate cranberry juice that I like. And then water. Sometimes I just love a nice big glass of cold water. There's nothing better than get you starting in the morning. Get you all hydrated, big old glass of water. Before breakfast, before anything. Chocolate wine? Okay. No, it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Deanne. I was getting a little worried you were out like, roadkill hunting or something. Hey, to each their own. We all have our own little things we love to do, and it's all that how we grew up, and it could be very well a thing in your family, porcupine soup. So it could be very delicious, and I just don't even know it because I've never eaten a porcupine before. We did have a dog that we babysat once up at the farm where Pop's uncles were for a while, and he got porcupines in his face, and we had to go and pull them out, and I felt so bad for the poor dog. I used to be quite addicted to Diet Coke. Ask Pop. When we first met and we were dating, and then we went to Cancun for our honeymoon, and I had a Diet Coke there, and I never had another one since. It kind of ruined it for me. It's not the same. So for 23 years, I have not had a Diet Coke. But I used to really be, like, my mom would get my sister and I, like, the cases for wrapped up for Christmas. That would be part of our presents, right? So, and I would get corn nuts, and my sister would get pistachios. So. Weird. Oh, it's on now. Sorry.
Yeah, it's your bad.
good? Sorry about that. Batteries are dying. Apparently I talked too much. Go figure. Who would have thunk it? Chatting too much. I guess you can call me a chatterbox. Yeah, I broke it. I wouldn't doubt it. I break everything. Okay, I just kind of tucked it in my jacket here, so hold on. I'm all tied up. Gotta tuck it in my pants now. Okay. Oh no, poor you, Gwynny. Okay, now we're gonna press all these 18s open to where we need to be. Boop, boop, boop. And then we're gonna square them up with our handy dandy squaring ruler and go from there. Okay, so let's press these babies open and then squares them up. Okay, very nice. They look pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay, very nice, very, very, very nice. Right, just a couple more, and then we'll square these 8 up. Okay, here we go. These beautiful blocks. Okay. Now, I was doing this side first of the trimming because it helped me be able to put this at like 9.5, 9.25, whatever on this edge of the one that's we're doing originally, and then go from there. Okay. And if this seems nice and square, I just have to square up the one side, right? Okay. Tilt and tilt. There. There. Very little waste on those sides. Awesome. There we go. Another one. Put that there. Put the bits off to the side. Are you asking so we can all go over for dinner? Was that it? Is that what you're asking, Gwynny? Might be a little off on that one there. Maybe. Let's go back here. Nope. There. Let's get this better trimmed up here than what it was. Okay. Do 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 do. All right, you are way wonky. Holy bejeebies. Okay, how's that? That's actually pretty good. There we go. Here and there. Better. There we go. Exactly, I agree, Deanne. It's a great candidate, even for a mug rug. Even for a mug rug would be just fine. Nothing wrong with a mug rug. Trimming it up. Do, 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 do. There we go. A little there, a little there, and done. Okay. So I'm going to keep plugging away at these until next weekend. Like I say, we will be here, even though it's Canadian Thanksgiving. We will love to hang out with our quilting family, so please join us. We will be here. You guys are the highlight of our weekend too, so thank you very much. There we go. Awesome. Hope to see you there, Sharon. Hope to see you here. Weekend's not complete without hanging out with you guys. It really isn't. All right, so I'm just going to trim some more of these up. So we'll just leave it there. And this is what we made today. Yippee! Just got a few more to do. All right, you guys have yourself a fantastic week, and we will see you on Long Arm Wednesday. And enjoy. Okay, take care, everybody. See ya.